Alright, so have you ever thought about hiring a virtual assistant from another country? Then this video is going to exactly show you how to do it in the shortest possible way and the fastest way and the cheapest way possible. So if you're interested to learn more, watch this video. My name is Sam Spijkerman and I'm the founder and CEO of Somewhere Online. And we've helped hundreds of agents scale their real estate business through a combination of social media and database reactivations. So without further ado, let's get to the presentation. We'll just quickly show you everything that you need to know, and let's get right to it. Alright, so basically welcome to this masterclass. So we'll just quickly go through a few of the topics that I'm gonna basically show and show exactly how we do it. If you want to map out the tasks that you want to outsource, writing SOPs, sourcing the VA, what to look for in a virtual assistant, the questions to ask, the rates, and how to monitor. So mapping out the tasks that you want to outsource, you basically want to have a list of everything that you do in a day, even the repetitive tasks, literally everything. Write it down and see what you can outsource. You'll probably see that a lot of it you can actually outsource. Now once you've done that, you want to write standard operating procedures, also known as SOPs. We just use Google Drive, Sheets, and Docs, so you can easily share it, and basically you can both work on it once you got your virtual assistant if you need to change anything or change course. And you want to write clear step-by-step instructions that everyone could understand with as much detail as possible, because it's going to be very important, especially for the beginning, so that they don't have to ask you too many questions, right? And if the VA still has questions after reading those, add those in the standard operating procedures in the Q&A, just to make sure that everything is covered, right? Because if they still have questions, that means that you haven't covered everything. And then sourcing the VA. So there's two ways to do it. You could do it through posting job posts or hiring a placement agency. And a placement agency costs more, but it's more efficient. I've done both. And if you're just going to make a few hires, I would just recommend doing using a placement agency. We have one that charges anywhere from $300 to $600 per placement. And if it doesn't work out, they just give you a new one. Now, what to look for in a virtual assistant and the questions to ask. So you want to look at the English fluency. So just make sure that you ask enough questions to basically check that out. You want to make sure that their internet speed is a minimum of 35 Mbps download with speedtest.net. They want to send the results in Zoom chat, so it's actually real and they're not sending someone else's speed test. Their appearance, a typing test, so basically so they can do 40 words per minute, so that they're actually fast. Make sure that they can work graveyard shifts, because typically it's a 12-hour difference with the East Coast, if you're looking at the Philippines or Southeast Asia. And then you also want to make sure, like, having real estate experience is a bonus if you're a realtor, right? Now, some of the rates, we see that the placement fees are going to range anywhere from $300 to $600, depending if they have a discount or not. And we see that $3 an hour is the industry average for the Philippines right now. Depending on the skills that you need, basically some of the job positions are more, right? They're worth more as well. So you'll see, depending on what you need, that's kind of like how much you're going to pay. The more you pay, typically, the better you get, but it's not always the case. I've had amazing virtual assistants for this price. And the bonuses, I would always give bonuses based on performance, so that they actually have an incentive to grow as well. And then how to monitor and communicate. Basically, Screenshot Monitor Premium, about $8 per month per virtual assistant. It's called Screen.io at this point. I think they just changed their name. Have a weekly or daily Zoom call, especially in the beginning. You want to do daily just to make sure that they understand everything that they have to do. And so you don't have to go back and forth over text too much or Slack, because we use Slack for quick communication. Most teams use this too. And then if you want to share a password, LastPass is the way to go. So yeah, that's basically, I just went through everything that's very important when you're actually hiring a VA. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments down below. I can always make a part 2 that goes more in detail. But this is basically it. I wanted to keep it as short and value-packed as possible, right? So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. Make sure to check the 2 videos that are going to come up next. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.